Hi, I'm Amanda, a licensed marriage and family therapist, and it's time to talk relationships. Hit like, subscribe, and the bell. I release new content weekly. Stay until the end to learn a little bit more about how to communicate more clearly with those you care about. So if you're here, it's probably because your goal is to go from moving in with your partner back to how it was before you moved in. You want to stay in the relationship. You don't want to just be friends. However, it's a little awkward because no one shows us how to stop the relationship escalator and create something else. That's what we're doing today. Let's go step by step. What is your motivation for doing this? Is the relationship actually healthy? Is it just that you're bad roommates? Do you want different things in the future and you don't feel compatible? Is one of you seeing the future and one of you just wants to stay in the present? Is one of you extroverted and one of you is introverted? Are you actually a match, or do you need to break up? That is something you have to consider. Both of you need to be honest with one another about if this is uncoupling or de-escalating the relationship. In summary, have a clear understanding of why you are doing this. Make sure you can explain it. Discuss what each of you are trying to achieve by doing this. What values does it meet for you? I really enjoy spaciousness, so now that we have two separate places, when I have alone time, I will be more nourished and will enjoy our sleepovers more. So when you first have this topic, it's a little bit awkward. Be honest, write down the reasons why you want to make this transition and explain it to one another. Make time, don't be in a rush. Listen to your partner's feelings and thoughts. Validate their concerns, and be sure both of you are able to explain the different angles that you're seeing. This can be many conversations, not just one. Sometimes we think movies and TV, it's like one big conversation changes it. No, many little conversations, sometimes hundreds of conversations happen, not just dozens. So keep that in mind, because we're de-escalating, we're doing something new, we're creating something, a new future that's gonna work for us. Discuss potential living arrangements, when you would see one another. Discuss if you're keeping the relationship orientation. Are you continuing to be monogamous? Are you gonna be non-monogamous? Be sure you agree on that. It's better to be transparent than it is to create secrets and stories. Next, clear boundaries. Financially, what is going to change? If there are pets or children, we need to come up with a schedule. Holidays are different than regular days. Do you have any good tips on how to balance that type of nuance with partnership and uncoupling? We'd love to know your tips at how you balance. Is it 50-50, weekends, something like that? What's your living arrangement now that you've de-escalated the relationship? Someone has to plan the logistics of the move out. That feels awkward, but someone has to do it. So pick who it's gonna be. It's okay, it's awkward, and it's okay. Someone's probably gonna help with the organizing. You're both maybe gonna pack. It's going to feel really interesting, but be sure that you're doing this for a win-win. It is okay to make changes. Just because it's a change doesn't mean it's gonna be worse. It could be better, that's why we're changing things. Transition gradually. You don't need to move out in one weekend and make it so quick. Again, like the conversations, it could be slowly. You can make it a 60-day move out instead of a 2-day move out. Decide what's going to work best for your emotional health, your financial planning, and for logistics. Every relationship is unique, so going step by step in order might be a little bit different for each of you. It might be better just to understand more on how to communicate effectively, so you can get this guide or get the webinar on how to connect. It is a condensed version of the Nonviolent Communication book. In my viewpoint, an easier way to just learn the facts of how to get your point across compassionately and assertively. Catch more on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at the Sex Healer Amanda Pasciucco. I release new videos Wednesdays, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit like, subscribe, and the bell I love your comments, read them, and catch you next time.